Hello students, good morning. I am Dhirendra, Modern English School, New Area, Senior B. This is fifth part of video lecture for class 8 Civics chapter 3. In this part, we shall study who are the people in Parliament. Dear student, in Parliament, as time passes, participation from different backgrounds is increased. People from rural areas are interestingly participated in election process. People from different caste, different categories are interestingly participated in election process. Dear student, this means the people who are till now unrepresented are getting actively part in election process, and they are getting elected to the parliament. Dear student, participation of backward, Dalit and minorities is also increased. This will be very clear from the table. This table will clear you that how many people from different categories participated in voting in different elections. Dear student, it has been observed that representative democracy cannot produce real picture of our society. The realization is that Adivasis and SC/STs are separated from us in terms of experience and in terms of requirement. So, this will be important to give them participation in election process. Means the people who are historically marginalized till present, they should be brought in mainstream. Means they should be given chances to be elected. They should be given right to vote. They should be given right to elect their representative. So, keeping these things in mind, in the parliament, some seats for SC and STs are reserved. Reserved seats means what? Candidates from these constituencies will be from their own category, their own caste, their own community, so that they would be represented well in the parliament, because representative belongs to their community, are very familiar to their needs, requirements and problems. That's why to give more representation in the parliament, some seats for SC and ST are reserved. Now we shall talk about women. What is condition of women in the parliament? Dear student, this is under consideration. This is debating in the parliament whether women should be given representation in parliament or not. Dear student, 60 years before, only 4% of women were in parliament. At present, more than 9% were women in the parliament. But what is question? Question is that whether women were given right proportion of representation? No, because their representations is only 9%, whereas they constitute half of population of India. Means they require or they need 50% seats in parliament, but this is not. So this is a very big question. This is very difficult and unresolved question that all Indians are asking. Women are given right to equality or not? Dear students, we are thinking over this question. We are working towards answer these questions. This is also a very big achievement of democracy, because in some countries this is not possible, such as Saudi Arabia and most Arabian countries. Women are not enjoying right to equality. So I mean to say that we are fortunate to live in India, because no doubt women are not getting reservation or appropriate seats in parliament, but we are thinking over that. We are working towards that, and we will be happy to know that women have 50% reserved seat in Panchayati Raj election. So I think this is not impossible. This is not impossible for women to get representation in the parliament. That's all. This is the last of this chapter. Tomorrow all the students are required to produce question answer and ask me if you have any problem regarding question answer. That's all. Stay at home to fight with Corona. Have a nice day.